Oh, this is a trophy. Might as well get that fan trophy. Not a fan of this stage. Ha 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 ha. Jokes. Hey buddy, it's Crazy24. Welcome back to some more Super Smash Bros. Melee. In the last episodes, we went through Classic with... Wait, no. We went through Classic mode. Okay, I pressed up. So, I don't know what you're trying to say. We went through Classic mode with the final character, Roy. And in this episode, we'll be starting on the next mode, Adventure mode. And we're gonna be starting with Mario. So, for Adventure mode, it's basically gonna be the same as, well, it's not in a similar mode, but like for level and stock, it's gonna be the same. 5 stock, normal mode, let's do it. Okay, so for Mario, in Adventure mode and All-Star, I'm gonna be having, I'm not gonna be using the regular palette swaps. I'm gonna be using alternate palette swaps. So for Mario, I'm probably gonna use my favorite one. No, you know what? Yeah, I'll use my favorite one. The this one right here, or as I like to call Oiram. If you watch a YouTuber by the name of Mario 54321, you should really check him out. It's dope. It's dope. But yeah, anyways, let's get started. So Adventure mode is one of 3 single modes in Super Smash Bros. Melee. In this mode, the player must traverse a long sequence of stages found in Classic mode, and some of the stages require more effort. Some, for instance, lack fighting altogether, while others feature challenges the player must traverse before finally clearing the stage. Like in Classic mode, the player can choose their character, the number of stocks, and difficulty. Oh, there's a trophy up there, might as well get that. Number of stocks and difficulty. While the mode generally follows a fixed route, there are possible variations within battles depending on what the action, depending on what actions a player performs. So, as based on the description, Adventure mode is there's a lot of stages, much more than Classic, and so for what is it called? For the stage 1, we go through Mushroom Kingdom, and so there are 2 parts to it. The first part is just going, traversing through the whole, through the entirety of Mushroom Kingdom. Just up B works a lot, and in that portion, we just had to fight a team of Yoshi, so not bad, not bad. Now, once we get to the end, there are 2 battles you can do. There's one battle where you can just, at any time, at any point, when you reach the flagpole, you would fight Mario and Peach. But as I stated in Luigi's episode, in Luigi's Classic mode episode, you can indeed, what is it called? You can indeed, what am I trying to say? You can indeed fight Luigi instead of Mario. Basically, in order to do that, you would have to, what is it? You would have to get to the you have to reach the flagpole or end the stage when there is a 2, when 2 is the last digit of the number. So yeah, last digit in the timer. So yeah, once you get that requirement, you can easily fight Luigi. And Luigi tends to be a little more difficult to defeat than Mario. But yeah, hopefully in the next episodes, we, if I remember, will fight Luigi. And here's stage 2, Congo Jungle. So this stage has 2 parts to it. The first part, of course, being you fighting 2 small Donkey Kongs, which are pretty easy. Luckily, their hitboxes are smaller, but like it's not like impossible to hit them. So that's good. It'll be dope if we can like hit that. Come on, just hit that. Hit that motion sensor bomb. It's right there. It has your name on it. Or you know what? You can just die from that. Sure, that works too. And then the second part is a battle with you versus Giant Donkey Kong. And now this is said to be a mini boss in the game, which makes sense. Mini boss. Just it's not like the ending boss. It's just a little nice, challenge. Be in the middle of the thing. So anyways, now we got stage 3, which is the underground maze. There are 2 parts to it. I think each stage actually has 2 parts to it. Okay, maybe not. There's a chance that not all do. So there is a fixed route. In the underground maze part, you have to go through each tunnel, or you have to go through the whole entire thing until you find the Triforce. And once you reach the Triforce, that's the end of the stage. But there is a chance that, well, there's always going to be a chance. The Triforce switches positions, and when there's not a Triforce, there will be a Master Sword. And if you like land in the vicinity of the Master Sword, let me show it off here, then you would have to fight Link. And now there is a defeating all Links. I think there are 6 rooms in total. Defeating all Links, all 5 Links, if there are 6 rooms in total, will give you a bonus. Bonuses are like those things that the game gives you at the end of a stage. And there's a bonus that you get for defeating all Links. So, and I probably will be defeating all Links in someone's run, maybe Falcon's run, maybe, or maybe just next run. Not this run, obviously, because, you know. Oh, what the heck? I'm probably not, definitely not this run, because like I already passed 2 rooms with a Master Sword in it. So, and here are Redeads, which are enemies that you have to encounter, and a like. The like has a chance of eating you, basically. So be careful when you're in his vicinity. And there are also enemies we didn't get to quite yet called Octoroks that like shoot rocks at you, but yeah. And here's the second part where you fight Zelda / Sheik, and on the stage temple, of course. Now this part's a little annoying because Zelda tends to be quite annoying, as you can see. And how the that's just stupid. Don't you just piss off? Oh yeah, and also I forgot to tell you, you fight Mario and Peach, or Luigi and Peach on Mushroom Kingdom, right? No, Princess Peach's castle. The tiny Donkey Kongs on, I believe it's is that Congo Jungle? That might be Jungle Japes. That might be. No, I think that one's Congo Jungle, and then the one where you fight the giant Donkey Kong is Jungle Japes. And then of course you fight Zelda / Sheik in Temple, and I died. That's great. And then we got stage 4 Brinstar, where 2 parts to it. There's 2 parts to it. Where first off you fight Samus on the stage Brinstar, and piss off. Ah, shoot. And basically you just defeat her, and once you defeat her, oh, what the heck was that? That was weird. Once you defeat her, there we go. It'll show a little thing. Yeah, okay, so never mind. It is Congo Jungle for the tiny Donkey Kongs. And yeah, let's once you defeat Samus, there's a warning that pops up, and you have to basically get to the very end in a matter of time. I think the amount of time you have depends on the character you're using. That's my guess. And on the way, you will see a trophy. It's the same thing for the underground maze, where like on the way to the Triforce at some random point, there will be a trophy that you can pick up. So once we get to the end, and then boom, land on that, and there we go. That's it for Brinstar. And then the whole place just blows up. And there we go. Now we go to Planet Popstar, green stage 5, Green Greens. So the first part is where you fight just Kirby. It's as simple as that. You just simply fight Kirby. If Kirby will stop being annoying, that'd be great. Okay, piss off. Yeah. What? And obviously, like, you know, the higher the difficulty, the harder the character is, the harder the opponent is. And that also means that, oh crap, okay, that was scary. Oh, goodbye. That also means that, the knockback that they take lowers and the knockback that they give increases. So yeah, there was part 1. Now part 2 is the Kirby team battle, where you fight against 15 Kirbys with like different character abilities. And if you defeat this Kirby team in 31 seconds or less, then there will be a little extra thing. Hopefully I can show it off in this episode. If not, then I'll try like next episode or something. There we go. Nice, nice, nice. Okay. Okay. And then you. Okay, so once you defeat these Kirbys in 31 seconds or less, that's what it says, 31 seconds or less, then there will be a bonus, part 3. Giant Kirby. Now this is the second mini boss of Adventure Mode. And oh my gosh, it's playing Gorman music. I love this song. This song is amazing. It's so good. And this only, like, normally if... Oh, there we go. Now it's just regular Kirby. If you just do this regularly, then it wouldn't be a Giant Kirby. There would be no Giant Kirby. You would just, you know, you would just go from the multi-Kirby, the team of Kirbys, to stage 6, which is Corneria. So part 1, so this has 2 parts, and there's an alternative. There is an alternative to part 2. So part 1, which is simply just a battle between you and Fox, and Fox in this part doesn't really, you know, fight that much. I mean, he would fight if you like get close to him, but like for most of the time he would just like chill. And part 2 could be random who you fight. Let's check this out.
All ships report in.
Looks like you've taken a beating. Hang on.
We've got the enemy on our monitors.
So basically, we're going to be fighting Fox based on the cutscene. There are different cutscenes that would show, like different dialogues. Never mind, we're fighting Falco. I'm stupid. It's because, okay. So between Fox and Falco, whoever is in that cutscene, you would be fighting the other one. So since Fox is in that cutscene, we're fighting Falco. And if Falco was in that cutscene, you know, we're fighting Fox. Now this battle is much more difficult than the previous one in part 1, but still nonetheless it's pretty easy depending on the what is it called? Depending on what am I trying to say? Depending on the difficulty. There we go. Yeah. Okay, then stage 7, Pokemon Stadium. Now before we talk about Pokemon Stadium. In stage 6, you can, of course, in part 2, you can fight either Fox or Falco. Doesn't matter. But like different cutscenes would, of course, you know, play, and you know, each one basically shows you. Each one can actually give you hints into who you're fighting, either Fox or Falco, depending on who's in the cutscene. So yeah, that's just a little tidbit for you guys. Then we got Stage 7 Pokemon Stadium, where there's only one part to it, and we just simply fight a team of Pikachus. If you're doing this without unlocking either Pichu or Jigglypuff, then you would only fight, you know, Pikachu, a bunch of Pikachus. But if you do happen to unlock Pichu and Jigglypuff, then they would indeed join the battle. So that's pretty cool. It's a team of how many Kirby's? I'm such an idiot. It's a team of once I you know defeat these guys or like have time to read, I could actually just quickly say how many there are, and finally just 2 more, which hopefully should be pretty soon, and Jigglypuff. And dead. Perfect. So you would fight, most of the opponents would be Pikachu, though Jigglypuff and Pichu would be unlocked. The only items that appear are Pokeballs. And then we got Stage 8, which is the F-Zero Grand Prix. And part 1, it's basically just, it's in a way, it's like race to the finish, where you just gotta run all the way to the end, alright? Run all the way to the goal. So now, there's a the trophy. There are gonna be trophies in like random parts of the stage. Come on, make it nice. Apparently, I can't make that. Mario can't jump that high apparently for some reason. So yeah, there's a trophy up there. There's not always gonna be a trophy up there. It's just random chance. And so, what's interesting about this is that you have the ability of getting hit by an F-Zero racer. In order to like know when they're coming, you basically just that exclamation mark, you know, happens. See right there. So and when that happens, you best, you know, find a way to get out of the way. Because if you don't, then you're basically screwed. I don't know what to tell you. And now normally 2 hits, it would only normally it would only take like 2 hits for you. You know, until you die. Because if you get hit twice, then boom, you're dead. Okay, then we got part 2, or it's a battle, you know, with Captain Falcon on the stage Mute City. And on the hardest difficulty in the game, very hard, Captain Falcon actually wears his Blood Falcon costume, which is a costume we showed in I showed in classic mode, which is it's definitely my favorite costume for Falcon. And yeah, he wears it for some odd reason, but yeah, it's a pretty cool detail. I never knew that because I never tried Adventure on very hard, so I've only really tried classic on very hard. Oh gosh, yeah, I was worried about that. Get out. How did I kill? Okay, sure. No, nair. Down smash. What? That should have hit. That actually should have hit. Forward smash. Awesome. It actually killed. Thankfully. Okay, then we got stage 9, which is on it, the Earthbound stage. Now this only has one part, and that only part is a team of 3 Nesses, which aren't the most difficult, but they can be a little tedious. You fight on a stage on it, and the only items that will be, showing up are Mr. Saturn's. So that's pretty interesting. I mean, I guess it makes sense because it's an Earthbound-based stage, so and Mr. Saturn is kind of like a staple thing in Earthbound. Okay. It'd be nice if I can like kill one. Whoa! That almost. I almost thought that was gonna kill me. I thought that would have been it, and I would have been pissed. Okay, no, get out. Okay, nice. Ooh, no, listen. I don't know why these nests are being terribly difficult. Wow. Okay. Come back. Come over here. Get up. Okay. Get up. Ah! Not you. Ah! Awesome. Let's give him a little taunt. You know what I'm saying? Okay, now that's stage 9. Then we got stage 10, Icicle Mountain, where at first you have to on the stage you have to survive on a scrolling mountain for 51 seconds. Right? I mean, that's what it says. It says the player must survive 51 seconds of constant upwards scrolling. So, yeah. And also there is a way where you can like make it go up faster. Like kind of like make you see the more of the top faster, and yeah, it's pretty cool. Oh, this is a trophy. Might as well get that fan trophy. Not a fan of this stage. Ha 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 ha. Jokes. Okay, we're very close. We're actually getting there. I don't know. I don't see it being 51 seconds. That's the problem. Maybe it is actually. No, it has to be 51. I mean, if it reaches 309, then yeah. So it is about 51 seconds. And once those 51 seconds go up, finish, then you fight 2 ice climbers, or I guess in a way, 2 pairs of ice climbers. Yeah, and you simply gotta defeat them. They're they're honestly not the most difficult, which is good. How the heck did they not die from that? Okay. Ah. Why? Oh, how the heck? Okay, there was that. Die. Perfect. Okay, well there we go. The ice climbers have been defeated. Then we got stage 11, which finally has 2 parts to it. Battlefield. So the first part is we're gonna be fighting fighting wireframes, which consists of male wireframes and female wireframes. Male wireframes go after have the same thing as they're based off Captain Falcon, and then the female ones are based off Zelda. Now, before we go on to the next part, the gravity is reduced, so there's that. Now we're gonna be fighting part 2, the Metal Bros. However, if you have not unlocked Luigi yet, then you will only fight Metal Mario. But since we have unlocked Luigi, we're gonna be fighting both of them, so that's gonna be enjoyable. Hopefully they won't be too much of a nuisance, the characters weren't in I can lead them off stage, that'd be dope. Hopefully they won't be too much of a nuisance as metal characters were in classic mode. But okay, well Mario's dead, that's for sure. And Luigi, as long as I get him off stage, he should be dead. Hopefully. That should be it for him. Oh, never mind. He was able to jump. Now that's gonna kill. Okay, good. Oh, there we go. There's the Metal Bros fight. Blah, blah. And defeating both of them actually gives you the Metal Bros KO bonus. So that's pretty cool. And then finally, we got Stage 12, Final Destination, which has 2 parts to it. Which can have 2 parts to it if you are playing on difficulties normal or higher. So part 1 has just a giant Bowser. Yeah, you can actually, if you play as Bowser and you get to this stage, then you can actually see a difference in height. This one is actually bigger. And so and on what the heck? On difficulties normal and higher, Giga Bowser will actually be this dark color. Did I say Giga Bowser? I mean Giant Bowser. He will actually be this dark color instead of his regular color, which he normally would be, you know, if you were playing on the lower difficulties. And that should kill. What? That, you have to be joking. That didn't work. That didn't work. That's funny. That's funny. No, get out. I didn't kill it. Yep, it didn't kill. Should kill though. Ah! You have to be joking with me. Chikorita actually saved him. Well, we did it. We fought Giga Bowser. We fought Giant Bowser. Now let's see if we're gonna be able to do part 2. Every time you defeat Giant Bowser, your character poses and does a little cinematic, and we did it. So part 2. In the second part of this stage, the player must defeat Giga Bowser as the final battle. The player can only fight him if they meet the following conditions. 1, the player is playing on normal difficulty or higher, which is being played on. The player makes it to the stage in less than 18 minutes. So in order to fight Giga Bowser, you have to make it to Final Destination within 18 minutes. And finally, the player has not used the continue. So if you use the continue, then you can fight Giga Bowser. So yeah, and here's Giga Bowser. This is one out of the 2 times you could actually possibly see him in this game. The other time is in the last event, in event mode, but of course we won't be getting to that just yet. We'll be getting to that when we actually do event mode. Ah! Oh, that almost worked. So yeah, here's Giga Bowser. And what's interesting about Giga Bowser is that even if you get a continue on Giga Bowser, and the 18 minutes haven't, and I believe the 18 minutes haven't, you know, gotten up yet, like finished, then you can still have it, you know, you can still, what the heck? If you're defeating him without a continue, oh yeah, and then we got the Giga Bowser KO bonus, and once that happens, trophy explodes. Now, as I was saying, what was I saying actually? Oh, there's a different trophy for each character for Adventure Mode, and an All-Star too. But so there's Mario with his cape. It's pretty nice, pretty nice. What was I trying to say? Oh yeah, if you make it up to Giga Bowser, and you have it continue on Giga Bowser, then you can still fight Giga Bowser, as long as the 18 minutes haven't, you know, finished. As long as that, you know, thing hasn't. As long as you still are able to fight Giga Bowser within 18 minutes. But if you can't, then you just fight Giant Bowser and that's it. At least that's from my experience. Now there is some trivia of, you know, Adventure Mode. First of all, there are no stages based on the Yoshi's Island, Fire Emblem, or Game & Watch universes, nor are there characters as opponents from Fire Emblem or Game & Watch. The Yoshi's Island universe instead is folded in the Mario universe on stage 1, Mushroom Kingdom, rather than its own stage. And the track Fire Emblem can be unlocked as alternate music on stage 3, Underground Maze, when Marth and Roy are unlocked, as that song also plays as alternate music on Temple. Luigi, Falco, Jigglypuff, and Pichu are the only unlockable characters that can appear in Adventure Mode. And finally, all of the original 12 from Super Smash Bros. Can be encountered as opponents in this mode. 6 melee newcomers also appear as opponents. 4 are starter characters, Peach, Zelda, Ice Climbers, and Bowser, while 2 are unlockables, Falco and Pichu. And so there we go, that's Adventure Mode. And the same credits music plays, so that's pretty cool.
Congratulations!
Now, if I'm not mistaken, the same, like, ending cinematic ends, but the ending picture is different. So as you can see, Peach seems to be very happy that Mario is dizzy for some odd reason. But yeah, so now we completed one-player adventure for the first time. And we have the Giga Bowser trophy and a Wolfen trophy. Oh, okay, whoa. Where did all of these come from? Okay, hold up. Hold up for a second. Because I know you get the Giga Bowser trophy by defeating Giga Bowser. Before... Sorry if I'm messing up on my words. But to get the Giga Bowser trophy, you have to defeat Giga Bowser in adventure mode without using any continues. Now, what the heck was those Wolfen and the Samus's thing? Oh, so the Samus's starship you get from clearing the escape part from Brinstar in adventure mode, okay. And in Wolfen you get by clearing adventure mode in 18 minutes or less. So yeah, there we go. So now let's look at Mario's new trophy. Was that a trophy for that? And I guess we can. Should we look at Giga Bowser's? Why not? We'll look at that. We'll look at that too. We'll look at that too. Oh no. Or should I wait till next episode? I mean, till like when we finish. I mean, since we got it, we might as well. You know. Okay, so Mario Smash. Mario is a character without any glaring weaknesses and plenty of strong attacks. He's even equipped with a Meteor Smash. He's a straightforward character who will reflect the actual skills of the player. Mario's cape will turn other characters in the opposite direction and can also reflect missile weapons. So instead of giving us the game that he's from, instead they give us the there's special moves, two of the special moves, just Neutral B, which is Fireball, and Smash B, which is Cape, or else, you know, or you can just say Side B, it's the same thing. I don't know why they decided to say Smash B, that's weird. Anyways, let's look at the new Giga Bowser trophy that we got. Okay, Giga Bowser, an even more imposing figure than the original king of the Koopas. Giga Bowser is roughly twice the size of his scaly, fire-breathing, spiked, studded Super Smash Bros. Melee counterpart. Predictably, this monstrous creature's offensive and defensive powers are a grade higher than those of regular Bowser. Good luck defeating this Colossus. And a game, of course, we got a Super Smash Bros. Melee from December of 2001. So yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching today's episode of Super Smash Bros. Melee. In the next episodes, we will be going on through some more. We will be going on through All-Star. Whoa, buddy. Okay, we will be going on through adventure mode with the King of the Jungle, Donkey Kong. So, subscribe to help this channel out, like this video and share it with your friends or a random stranger, and comment down below your answers for today's question of the day. So that for my question, what could my question be? How about, what is your favorite stage in adventure mode? So that's my question. So comment your answers down below. Follow me on my social media, Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram, because I do stuff there. All the links will be down in the description. And I'll see you guys next time. Pop-Tarts out.